Alright, so this is the ECET 428 final project, and right now you can see I have my Max 8 software pulled up with my Arduino software on the right side of the screen, and then we have the actual puzzle itself. So there are three inputs to the puzzle. There's a light input, music input, and then there is a dial which controls the servo. And we'll see how that all affects it in a few moments. So what I'm going to do is plug it in and boot up the serial monitor. So as I do this, there should be some sound that comes up, and you can hear it's pretty loud. So what I did was I actually turned the volume down, and the way this happens is by every first initial startup you get to change the volume. So this comes after any actual hardware reset, but not the actual software reset that we'll demonstrate later. So it's only on boot up. So right now we're going to do the demonstration at probably, let's say 16. 16 is a good volume. To put in the correct volume that you want it to be played at, you push this middle button right here. And now it's ready to start. And we can see that the actual status of the puzzle is at 1, which means that it is ready to be solved. So let's go ahead and solve it by changing the lights, changing the music to something that you can fall asleep to. And then let's put the blanket. And it looks like we solved it correctly because we got the 3 statements sent through, and that goes to show you that the operation part of Max, that yes, we were able to solve the puzzle. So, and you can also hear that the puzzle's been solved from the worm now snoring. So at this point, we're gonna go through and say we need to shut off the audio. We're gonna go through and hit that. And you can see when we actually received the packet, we ended up muting the audio. So that works fine. Let's unmute the audio. And now you can hear the snoring still. Now, no commands or anything physical, hardware-wise, can be done to untrigger the puzzle. So that means it's in a locked state where we have to reset it through this part. So we'll actually hit reset, and you can see the puzzle reset itself, and we're back to the 1 state, which means it's ready to be solved. So I'll solve it in a different order now to demonstrate this is actually the case. And we'll do that. We'll turn the lights off. And we'll pick the correct music. And once we have the correct music, you can see the puzzle's been solved. Now, instead of going for the mute, we're going to hit the reset immediately, and it should have no effect other than resetting the puzzle. So once again, it's reset, and we'll go through, and before the puzzle's done, we're going to reset just to show that it is possible. So I'll get a random state pulled up. And we should be able to reset it. Yeah, there we go. Once the OSC message sent, we're back at a state 1 again. And that re-trigger just happens every time the puzzle resets, or it has to restart over. And so let's say something in the puzzle's not working correctly. We can go through and test all the different aspects of it. So we'll hit this. And you can see we're testing the puzzle. We tested in OSC. We should get a 98. We got a 98. Are the LEDs and MP3 on? Well, I can hear music and I can see the LEDs. And then you saw that the bed went back and then forward. So this shows it's all working, and we'll actually go through and demonstrate that mute does work on this one. And we'll reset it. Now, cool thing is we can change the music and enable the mute, and you can hear. So one final thing that I'll leave this puzzle with is we'll actually go through and change this one message to a little hidden feature I made for this puzzle. And we lock it down, we unmute it, and let's hit it. And, well, let's dance. This has been my 428 project, and thanks for watching.